This is an important season for Dmitri Samorukov. Selected in the third round of the 2017 NHL draft, Samorukov generated a lot of hype as a prospect with a huge performance in his final OHL season. But his development has been slowed down a little bit since then due to injuries. The Guelph Storm selected Samorukov with the number 2 overall pick in the OHL import draft in 2016, and he was an important player on their team for 3 seasons. The highlight of Samorukov's major junior career came in 2018-19 when he scored 45 points over 59 regular season games and then exploded with 28 points in 24 games as the Storm won the OHL championship. Samorukov turned pro the following season and played fine for the Bakersfield Condors in a depth role, scoring 10 points with a -5 rating over 47 AHL games. The following season, the Oilers loaned Samorukov to CSKA Moscow so that he could play in the KHL while hockey was paused in North America due to the pandemic. Samorukov's KHL season was excellent as he posted a +24 rating in 48 games playing in a defensive role. Unfortunately, his season came to an end early due to a shoulder injury. Injuries were again an issue for Samorukov in 2021-22. He came into Oilers training camp in the fall with the objective of competing for a role on the team, but broke his jaw in Edmonton's first preseason game and wound up missing 6 weeks of play. He finally made his 2021-22 AHL debut in late October and took some time to get up to speed. In late December, the Oilers were struggling through an array of injuries and positive COVID cases and badly needed a defenseman. They called up Samorukov and his NHL debut was a disaster, as he was on the ice for 2 goals against over 2 minutes and 28 seconds of play. Dave Tippett benched him for the rest of the game and he was sent back down to Bakersfield immediately after. Samorukov's results in the AHL started to improve after that unfortunate cup of coffee at the NHL level. From the start of January onwards, he scored 15 points over 36 games and had a +22 rating. Interestingly enough, Samorukov saw his results improve when Jay Woodcroft and Dave Manson joined the Oilers and Colin Chalk took over the Condors. In 24 games in the Chalk era, he scored 11 points and put up a 29-13 goal differential at even strength, playing largely on the team's top defensive pairing. Unfortunately, a shoulder injury again ended Samorukov's season prematurely, though the shoulder he injured in 2021-22 with the Condors wasn't the same shoulder he injured the previous year while playing in the KHL. Samorukov will come to Oilers camp this fall with his eyes on a roster spot. Given the fact he's waiver eligible, the Oilers will likely prioritize keeping him up with the NHL club, but nothing is guaranteed. The hope for Samorukov this season is that he can stay healthy and seize the opportunity and become the big, intimidating, heavy-hitting defenseman that the team needs on their blue line. If not, other names like Marcus Niemelainen and Vincent Desharnais will be knocking on the door to get that chance.